The plight of hundreds of thousands of Rohingya people is said to be the world's fastest growing refugee crisis. The Rohingya, who numbered around 1 million in Myanmar, are one of the many ethnic minorities in the country. But the government of Myanmar, a predominantly Buddhist country, denies the Rohingya citizenship. On that background, an ad hoc inter-ministerial committee on accountability for human rights violations against the Rohingya was formed in Dhaka, Bangladesh, held its inaugural meeting in the Gambia on Sunday at Labranda Hotel, former Sheraton. I attended the event and filed in this report. The Ad Hoc Inter-Ministerial Committee on Accountability for Human Rights Violations against the Rohingya, which was formed in Dhaka, Bangladesh, held its inaugural meeting on Sunday at Labranda Hotel, former Sheraton. The event, which brought together delegates from different Islamic states, was scheduled to address the human rights violations against the Rohingya in Myanmar. The committee, which comprises of 10 members, is a subunit of the OIC and its focal point, assisting information gathering and collection of evidence for accountability purposes. Giving his welcoming remarks, Attorney General and Minister of Justice Honorable Abubakar Tembedu showed appreciation to the delegates for joining the Gambia in fighting against the ongoing violence. He further highlighted on the responsibilities of the committee, ranging from ensuring accountability and justice through the initiation of new innovative ways.
Resolution 59/45 stems from the realization that the OIC should explore new and innovative ways of engaging with the non-Muslim world in addressing its challenges in a rapidly evolving world, including that the OIC must not leave it to others alone to demand accountability for crimes committed against fellow Muslims, especially when the affected Muslim community constitutes a minority in a state as the Rohingya are in Myanmar. Rather, the OIC should lead such calls.
It can be recalled that the initiative of forming the committee was proposed by the Gambia during the Dhaka OIC meeting in May 2018. It is in this vein that His Excellency Ambassador Yusuf Al-Dubai, who gave a statement on behalf of the Secretary General of the OIC, thanked the President of the Gambia, His Excellency Adama Barrow, for his usual support to the OIC. Ambassador Al-Dubai thanked the Gambia at large for proposing the formation of the ad hoc committee. He further assured the committee of the full support of the OIC in tackling the Rohingya problem. It has been 1 year since the violence started, and since then over 720,000 people have been displaced, said Al-Dubai. Ambassador Yusuf also urged the OIC to look into the matter and work together to bring justice and take a lead role in raising awareness about the situation in Myanmar. He acknowledged the efforts of the Bangladesh during the crisis and opening its doors for the Rohingya. Mr. Shaka, the representative of Bangladesh, pointed out that the problem at hand is not between Bangladesh and Myanmar, but between Myanmar and its own Rohingya citizens, and called on the government to take responsibility, saying that from their observation, international pressure is greatly needed to put an end to the on and off violence that began since the 1970s.
Unless there is international pressure, which the OIC is calling for, which our Prime Minister, Honorable Sheikh Hasina, is calling for repeatedly with every delegation that visits Bangladesh, and in every international fora he speaks and she speaks and intervenes. That pressure needs to be created. And accountability issue and taking legal course, legal means is the requirement. And we again appreciate and thank the government of Gambia for taking that lead and taking that forward. Therefore, this meeting is very important, and this meeting must come out with concrete outcomes so that the accountability issue is addressed well and pursued with full interest.
The meeting, which ended with a brief press conference, will pave the way for freedom of the Rohingya. Although the committee did not reach any conclusions as to which options to use in holding Myanmar accountable, it could, however, face charges of murder, extermination, rape, persecution, and all other inhuman acts of similar character. For iAfrica TV News, I am Fatma Tajaju.